Saturday night, I was doing a lot of video blogging because I was just really down, and my throat was so dry, and I had the idea that I could drink the water. I was thinking, it's water, it probably tastes like marijuana, but I just want to swish my mouth. Well, I did like that, and it was like, I literally like turned my head and spit it on the ground, on the floor, because it was just like, oh, that was the worst idea. So it was like all the negative stuff, well, not all of it, but whatever it catches, it actually keeps contained in the water. So I like that. There could be better vaporizer systems out there. There could be better, healthier ways to smoke. Like I said before in one of my videos, that I just want this wall of like tubing. The downside of smoking marijuana is you get a cough. And I just want like this tubing all along the wall, and then there'd be like a little bubbler attachment, and then a little more piping, and then a little more another bubbler attachment, and then down at the bottom have my vaporizer stem, and just be able to just inhale, have the whole wall bubbling and purifying the smoke as much as it can. I think that would be so cool. But of course, if I had any visitors come over, they would look at it and go, "What's that on the wall?" And I imagine the tubes would get very dirty after a while. So, not a very good idea conceptually, or physically, but a good idea conceptually. Who knows what the right word is. So I got up this morning. So I didn't go to bed till 1:30 last night because I was cleaning. I was on the cleaning roll, I was in the zone. I had to keep going. I left the kitchen at 1, and then I had organizing in my bedroom that I had to do. I had laundry that I had to fold. Anyway. It's really weird living out here because I'm from the Midwest, and I'm from suburbia, and out here they have Rastafari and little kids with dreadlocks, and Rastafari, I guess is the correct terminology, and they have like lots of just homeless people just wandering around, people playing a guitar at the curb, and it's just kind of weird because I want to like watch them and learn about them, like what's your life like? Do you camp underneath a redwood tree every night? How often do you shower? I mean, I'm from a sheltered lifestyle, so it's like I'm very curious about these people's choices, I'm not judging or looking down on them in any way. I'm just, I see someone walking on the sidewalk with their hood up and their dark sunglasses on a bright sunny morning, and I'm thinking, why is your hood on? Oh, is it because you didn't shower? Haven't showered in a while and your hair is gross? I don't know, it's a curiosity thing. And then it's like, okay, well, maybe these people aren't homeless or, neglected vets. Maybe they just are, that's just what they do. They just kind of hang out, that's what they do for fun. They just kind of walk around town with their friends, smoking or not smoking, It's just, I'm from such a different world that it's just kind of like, I want to get a pair of dark sunglasses myself just so that people can't see me watching them, I'm like, I'll see I think about people a lot. I'll see a woman walking with her child, and I'm thinking, okay, how's your day going? As I'm driving by, and I kind of go, hope it's a good one, hope the baby's healthy, or, I mean, like, because there's so many things nowadays that we are aware of that can really damage a child. I mean, like, it's amazing that our generation lasted as long as it did, because I'm sure my mom, when she was pregnant with my siblings and I, probably would have done a lot of things that would have looked really bad in today's society, whether it was drinking wine or beer, or whether it was taking the wrong kind of aspirin when she had a headache. I mean, there wasn't a lot of science on the subject, you know, and it reminds me of my pituitary disorder, my panhypopituitarism. You know, one of the things that was bad about Saturday is that I just kind of got emotional. It just kind of hit me. You know, I just woke up 5 a.m. I didn't have a good sleep because I had to wake at 2 that morning. I mean, to let my dog out, and getting dry throat. Turn this down a little. Check the bowl. And then I get a toothpick, because I broke my metal pick thingy and I haven't gotten a new one yet because I was taking a break. So I use a little toothpick and I stir up the bowl. And then I carefully, because it's hot, pour it out on my hand. And then I look at the color of it. This laptop camera isn't very good. And then I also put the whip head down so that it won't be on anything that the heat will burn. You know, get over there. So here's my, where's the camera? There it is. Okay, so here's my bowl. There's a lot of green left in that. I'd say that is definitely smokable again if I wanted to. If I've, you know, now that I've gone back to the dispensary, it's not anything that I need to do and that I can, I don't need to smoke pre-smoked herb. And my hand looks gigantic. Rah. So I usually have a little jar. Now I could have put that bowl back in here and, oops. Hello. Now I could have put that bowl back in the whip and kept smoking, but I just didn't feel like it. And see, that's another thing about smoking marijuana with a vaporizer, because it's not like you're smoking the marijuana with an intense heat. I mean, it is heat, but it's not intense like a flame is intense, you know. I was hanging out with my brother and we started, I already told you that. Let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about the vaporizer and how sometimes it takes a while to feel the high. I mean, I can tell that I'm a little high right now because I'm rambling and forgetting where I was going. Another side effect of marijuana. Not necessarily great for the brain. You know, it's a trade-off. You have to ask yourself. You know, that's why I do this. I'm is that I'm concerned about my health versus interested in the health benefits that you get from cannabis. So why did my battery popped out? There. So this can still be really hot, and now is probably a good time to clean the little inside. I just cleaned this when I put it away last week, but it's too hot to take my finger and wipe out some of the grit of the inside. You know, that it's sticky stuff. It'll stick. You know, I mean, you can probably even see the little particles in my tube, or just that's just dried from like water vapor, you know, spit when I'm blowing out one end and blowing out the other end, you know, just to clear it out. I can't turn the camera that way because my nieces and nephews' pictures are hanging on the wall. And there are too many crazies out there in the internet, and I don't want to take the chance. Battery, get in there. There's my little plug in it. So, it's Monday, 5:45. Now what?